Operation.
If your car has ever been stolen,
It was stripped, it was gone, I had nothing.
you know how gut-wrenching it is.
I was frantic.
The panic, the rage, the helplessness.
I wanted to kill somebody.
Your life is turned upside down in an instant.
When you put something on your car to protect it, you want it to be protected.
If your car's never been stolen, pay attention. Presenting the world's first deadbolt for your car, the unbreakable Autolock from Lawman Armor Corporation, the company leading the way with patented technology never before seen in an anti-theft device. Unlike many popular steering wheel locks that can easily be defeated, Autolock works on the brake pedal or clutch. It slips on in seconds and automatically locks into place. That's it. Your car is now virtually impossible to steal. In the next half hour, we'll dispel several myths and urban legends. We'll expose the weaknesses in many anti-theft devices. We'll show you firsthand how cars are stolen. Find out what we mean when we say Autolock is bulletproof. You'll learn why famous stock car racing champion Rusty Wallace calls the unbreakable Autolock the best automotive anti-theft device in America, and how countless law enforcement professionals have now switched to this amazing crime-fighting technology. And now your host, the man on the cutting edge, Jim Caldwell.
Chances are you've had a car stolen or know somebody who has. You know, if you talk to the FBI, the statistics are horrific. 1.5 million cars are stolen every year, one every like 20 seconds or so here in America, and it's at a cost of about $7 billion. Hi there, I'm Jim Caldwell. Would you like to know how a car thief really steals a car? Well, you're about to see how they do it right now. In fact, we've got professional auto thieves, we've got law enforcement here, a bunch of people, lights, cameras, and several cars, and we're going to run you through it right now. Right over here, I've got reformed auto thief. We're not going to give you his identity because he's on the legal side of the law now, but trust me, he's stolen over 65 cars. Sandy, get a shot here. Notice we've got this protected by your typical steering wheel lock. Okay, that's there. This car should be protected. I'm going to close it. I'm going to lock it. I'm going to throw away the key. You ready? Get set. Go. It's scary to think that this is happening about every 20 seconds in neighborhoods just like yours. It's not just a big city problem. In fact, auto theft is the #1 property crime in America. Your car may be stolen for parts or used to commit another crime. Imagine this car has a satellite tracking device. You may get your car back, but the damage is already done. He's close. You can tell he's... Oh, the car's trying to clear the area. Watch out now. Get out of here. Is that scary or what?
That was amazing.
I'm going to keep my insurance paid.
They stole my car the same way. Now I know how they've done it.
Well, right over here is a gentleman who claims he's got a deadbolt for the car. I want you all to meet Rob Vito. Rob, good to have you here.
Pleasure to meet you, Jim.
This is a deputy sheriff from Pennsylvania. He's the inventor of the unbreakable Autolock. And what you just saw there, I mean, that guy, Peter, stole that car in just about no time. Why is it that there's so much auto theft out there?
These tools are readily available in hardware stores, sporting goods stores, automotive stores, any tool you need to steal a car. You've got books like this that show you how to open a car. If you have keyless entry alarms, it tells you the codes that you need to bypass any alarm.
That's outrageous. What else?
Denial. People say, it's not going to happen to me.
That's right. We say
And you know what? Last year, 1.5 million people were wrong, and it wound up costing them thousands of dollars. Third reason is the choice of theft deterrent. A lot of people are using steering wheel locks, when in fact the steering wheel is designed to be weak. It's designed to bend out of the way in the event of the accident. So we are using the weakest part of the car to secure it. Doesn't make sense.
Check that out. Wait a second. Sandy, look at this. This is foam rubber, a piece of thin, hollow metal in there, and I guess you're going to tell me you can cut right through that?
Right through that.
Like that. That bends out of the way. Off
Comes
comes
off.
the steering wheel device, and you're done.
That's terrible.
It's terrible. That's exactly what it is.
And people believe, because they see it, that it's actually going to deter a thief, and it's not.
It's clear there's something different than what you've made here. What's going on?
Years of research and millions of dollars has gone into developing this. We said, instead of going and using the weakest part of the car, let's use the strongest part of the car. Your brake follows what's called standard automotive engineering. They have to, the automotive manufacturers have to make this strong. The steering wheel is designed to bend out of the way in the event of an accident, so it's deliberately designed to be weak.
It's a safety feature, but
Absolutely.
no good in protecting a car from theft.
I wouldn't use that to protect my car.
Gotcha. Now, slip it on slowly. Sandy, now watch how this goes. Okay,
Just
it goes
slips
down
over top of the
over
brake,
top,
and just
watch this. That comes
folds up.
locks into place. Now, I assume this kind of feeds into the safety feature, the fact that, I mean, when I back out of my driveway, you got to depress the brake to get out of gear. So this plays into that too?
Exactly. That's known as BPSI, brake pedal shift interlock. Automotive manufacturers require you to depress the brake before you can put a car into drive. So what the Autolock does is we use your car's safety feature as an anti-theft device. Once this goes on to your brake, you can't depress the brake pedal, you can't put your car into drive, you can't steal the car.
I hope you have a patent on this.
In fact, we have 3 worldwide patents.
What's this made of? Some kind of aluminum, something like that?
This is made of Rockwell hardened 40 steel. That means simply you can't cut it. Argon welding, no expense was spared, Jim.
Wait a second. Okay, so you're telling me if I go like this?
We're going to be here a long time.
Can you see this? I mean, you know, do you see any dent in this at all? Look at that. Okay, it's not making a dent at all. So this is impervious to this kind of a tool.
Correct.
You liking the sound of this, folks? Is this something else? Okay. Where's that locksmith that I was talking to earlier before the cameras were rolling? Sir, come on over here. Let me put you on the hot seat a little bit. Your name, sir?
Jerry.
Jerry, Jim Caldwell. Say hi to Rob Vito over here.
Mr. Vito?
Can you pick a lock?
Yes.
Can you pick this one that he says is space age and quite different?
I wouldn't want to waste my time.
What about this steering wheel lock?
That one, yeah. That one I could pick.
You want to try it here?
Sure.
With the cameras rolling? A little
Sure.
pressure?
Okay.
Put it on like this, right? Lock it down. Got to lock it. It is not automatic, I notice. Okay, and then what?
Just give me a second or two and we'll have it open.
All right, you go to town. I see Autolock in Time Magazine, Popular Mechanics, Newsweek, Good Morning America. There's a whole bunch of people who've never heard of you before, but you sure are the buzz in the industry as far as theft deterrence.
Well, Jim, you have to keep in mind that millions of dollars and years of research have gone...
Wait.
Sorry to interrupt.
Did you just pick that? Now, how hard was that?
That was actually quite simple.
Do we have some witnesses that he picked it as fast as I think he did? Thank you, sir. Folks, one question. Which would you rather have? A steering wheel lock or the auto lock? It's real quick. I mean, it's straightforward. Rob, congratulations.
Jim, thank you.
It's an incredible product. I think we need to go out and have some fun now. We got some more cars to steal. I want to see if this can stand up to the pressure of some professional auto thieves. Can they steal the car? He says they can't. Come on, you ready?
I'm up for the challenge.
Let's do it. Come on.
All right.
It just amazed me how fast that the car is able to be stolen. I couldn't believe it.
All they do is say, if I can't get that in 30 seconds, I'm out of here. I'll walk down the street, 2 blocks over, and there's another one. And then they'll work on that one. They are so fast, they'll take the steering wheel lock mechanism off, and they're gone in less than 30 seconds.
You think you have some protection there? You virtually have no protection.
I figured out that if you cut the steering wheel, then the club did nothing. I mean, it just come right off. They thought their car was safe. I mean, they're not going to worry about it. And then next thing you know, it's gone before they even know it.
I had the club on it. It didn't help.
I felt I was pretty much protected, but obviously not.
Well, it didn't have an alarm, and supposedly it would be safe. You know, a burglar would pass by and see it on the car and change its mind. Didn't happen. I think they look for those sometimes.
The steering wheel locking devices just are useless, basically. They would be good for hitting the thief over the head.
When you go out and buy one, or a friend of yours has one and they install it in their car, they think they're safe, when really they're not.
Would you believe the aluminum in this can is the exact same aluminum you'll find in this lock? Aluminum is weak. It can't stop a thief. You need solid steel, something that's pick-proof, freon-proof, drill-proof, and bulletproof. We've come to a shooting range north of Los Angeles to prove the superior strength of Autolock Pro's solid steel deadbolt lock versus an aluminum lock you'll find on typical steering wheel devices. We've asked sharpshooter Tim Linder to set up a scenario. We said, hey, we want you to blow these locks away. You choose what you want for ammunition, the weapon, you're in control. You know what he chose? He chose a 12-gauge slug, a powerful bullet that should vaporize these locks. And he said, I don't want to be 50 or 100 feet away. Put me 15 feet away. That's exactly the setup we've given him. Folks, this is dangerous. You don't want to try this at home. What's going to happen? Get ready. Watch. Tim, is it clear? Is it safe?
Jim, we're safe.
Okay, come on, let's get a closer look. What are you thinking of what aluminum locks do?
Completely destroyed it.
Look at over here. Look at the Autolock, man. This is solid steel. Can you believe that?
Barely even scratched it.
Now, did what you threw at this, is it truly a powerful bullet?
Oh, absolutely. A lot of power behind it.
Which would you rather use, aluminum lock or solid steel deadbolt lock?
Jim, I'm not an idiot. It's going to be the steel.
The Autolock works. That's a tremendous amount of firepower that he used to shoot at that lock. No damage at all.
I'm not surprised by Autolock's performance because it's been evaluated by independent testing labs all across the world, including Thatcham. Now, Thatcham is an international testing lab recognized by insurance companies and automotive manufacturers for setting the standards for safety and security. Their test criteria are among the most rigorous in the world. In fact, Autolock is the world's only anti-theft device to receive both Thatcham approval as well as to be rated #1 by Good Housekeeping. Autolock is simply the best. Now check this out. Maybe you think your car is safe with the computer chips they're putting in ignition keys. Well, you're in for a shock.
I'm a recovery agent, which is a repo man. I steal cars for banks. I have master keys for Chevys, any GM, any Ford, any Dodge.
How do you get your hands on master keys?
You can buy them through magazines. They can get in any car.
Believe me, if law enforcement has it, the bad guys have it too. But if you've got the unbreakable auto lock, not going to do them any good. You could have the keys in the ignition, the windows rolled down. Still not going to be able to take the car. They can listen to the radio, wait for the police to come, but they can't take the car.
This thing actually hooks to the brake, and the brake, as everybody knows, is the strongest piece of metal on the car. It's a high tensile strength piece of metal located in the floorboard of the car, and if you get a hacksaw down there, you're probably going to wear your hacksaw blades out before you try to get this thing off.
All right, everyone's standing around. You can see, Sandy, take a look. We got the crowd here. We got the lights. Everyone's watching because they're darn curious what's going to happen now with the unbreakable auto lock. Not one, but two professional thieves are going to try to go for it here. We're going to make it easy. Okay, the other cars had the doors closed. They were busting windows, breaking locks, whatever. We know they can get in the car somehow, some way. Let's leave the door open. On top of that, let's go ahead and start the car. Isn't that kind of a fair arrangement? Let's have the car going as well. So what does that mean? There's only one thing that stands between them and driving off, the unbreakable auto lock. Begin.
The main thing I didn't like about it is that it's in the bottom, so I can't close the door. Usually when I steal a car, I go inside the car. Once I'm there, I could do whatever I want. People don't mind you once you're inside a car. On this one, I gotta open the door to try and work on it, and it's so low in the bottom, I can't use many tools because you don't have space to work in there.
Not going to go anywhere with a pipe. Look at how uncomfortable he's down, sticking out. The last place they want to be is so vulnerable. They've got to have somebody watching their back. They can't watch themselves.
I believe that if I'd had the auto lock on my car, they would not have stolen it. It would have been impossible for them to have stolen it.
We talked about earlier, he's very vulnerable to somebody walking down the street and seeing him inside that car.
What happened?
He just broke his screwdriver off in half, so I think it's working.
Sergio's in there now. He threw Peter out and says, hey, I can do this. I'm better than you are. All right, let's see what happens now. What do you think? What do we see?
Oh, it's this auto lock,
we can't even get it off.
It's probably the best thing I've seen.
I want one of those.
If you use the auto lock, your car's going to be secure. No one can cut it off. No one can take it off.
Look at, okay, now what's he doing now? Look at the violence. Okay, he's trying to rip this thing off the brake. Now, Rob, Deputy Sheriff from Pennsylvania, you're the inventor. What are you seeing here?
The brake is the strongest part of the car and it will withstand anything.
That's the bottom line, isn't it?
Bottom line. It takes steel to stop a thief.
Don't give up. Come on, don't give up.
I need another set of screwdrivers.
What would your compatriots that are still out there trying to steal cars, what would they think of this device if they ran into it?
Well, they wouldn't like it, that's for sure.
Now, keep in mind, the engine is running. Just drive the car away.
I can't shift it. I get that out and I'll drive it out of the way. It's down there. It can't really work on that. I can't do a lot of strength. That's it. I guess that's the main part. I thought I could just tear it out, and I can't. If I was really stealing, I wouldn't be like that. I'd say, you know what, let's move on somewhere else. I'm not gonna be, just blind to someone just coming whacking in the back of the head because I'm stealing their car. This is just bad news for me. Why am I gonna struggle with something that's so hard when I can just go get something else?
Are you sure you don't want to go back here and try to go?
Well, I don't want to look silly twice.
Sergio?
Me neither, It's too hard for me to break him.
Too hard for you. All right, let's hear it for Autolock.
These guys are pros. They can't beat it. You just can't be beaten.
Presenting the world's first deadbolt for your car and truck, the Unbreakable Autolock Pro system from Lawman Armor Corporation. Designed by law enforcement professionals, it's earned 3 worldwide patents and is being hailed as the most effective, affordable anti-theft device ever created. Use Autolock and your car is virtually impossible to steal. Just slip it over the brake or clutch and pull up the handle. It's that easy. Autolock immobilizes the pedals, rendering them useless. It also prevents shifting out of park in most cars. Either way, your car is undrivable. Autolock is forged of hardened steel and attaches to the strongest pieces of metal inside your car. It can't be cut, bent, or pried off. Autolock features a solid steel deadbolt lock that is drill-proof, Freon-proof, pick-proof, and amazingly bulletproof. And it comes with 3 custom barrel lock keys that can't be duplicated. Autolock is versatile. One size fits cars, trucks, SUVs, and minivans, even RVs. Yet it's so compact, it can fit right under the seat when not in use. With the Unbreakable Autolock, there's no expensive installation, no annoying false alarms, and nothing extra to buy. Autolock is in a class by itself. In fact, it's the world's only anti-theft device to be Patcham approved and to be rated #1 by Good Housekeeping. Buy with confidence. Order now and receive the Unbreakable Autolock Pro system featuring the world's only deadbolt for your car, 3 custom barrel lock keys, and a solid steel bulletproof lock for the incredibly low price of just 5 easy payments of only $19.95. Order right away, and we'll also include this highly visible steering wheel cover designed to repel thieves from up to 100 feet away. It'll even help to keep your steering wheel cool in the summer and protect it from cracking. And look at the Lawman Ironclad Cash Guarantee. They're so confident your car will never be stolen while protected by Autolock, they'll pay up to $1,000 toward your insurance deductible if it is stolen. Now that's confidence. Plus, for television customers, they'll offer a $1,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of anyone who tampers with the security of your vehicle while being protected by Autolock. It doesn't cost you $50 or more like Auto Club programs, it's free, but you must call now. In addition to these 5 layers of Autolock protection, the Unbreakable Autolock may actually save you money. Check with your insurance agent about a premium discount for using Autolock, when you can get an almost impenetrable anti-theft device for a fraction of the cost, backed up by thousands of dollars in added protection bonuses, plus a rock-solid warranty. This is an incredible value, an offer not available in stores or catalogs. It's all yours for the incredibly low price of just 5 easy payments of only $19.95. But hold on, Lawman Armor Corporation is not through yet. To make this offer irresistible, call within the next 30 minutes, and they'll knock 1 payment off. All you will owe is just 4 easy payments of only $19.95. You can't afford not to take advantage of this breakthrough technology at a breakthrough price. And it comes with an any reason 30-day money-back guarantee. You can't find a more perfect gift. Call within the next 30 minutes and take $20 off your second Autolock. Ask your operator. Don't be fooled by weak aluminum. Protect your car with the stopping power of steel. Don't let this happen to you. Order the best vehicle anti-theft protection money can buy right now. The Unbreakable Autolock Pro system. It's bulletproof. Call now.
I had a steering wheel lock, and I paid 70 bucks for it. Didn't do anything.
Well, I figured 10 minutes. I mean, what could happen in 10 minutes?
It'll happen to anybody, to any car, in any neighborhood. There's no safe neighborhood. There's no safe vehicle. I never thought my car would be stolen, but it was.
They actually broke into the back of the steering column and just rigged your car with a screwdriver, and they just drove off in it.
That won't happen with Autolock. Look at the violence. Okay, he's trying to rip this thing off the brake.
Why am I going to struggle with something that's so hard when I can just go get something else?
These guys are pros. They can't beat it. You just can't be beaten.
Stock car champion Rusty Wallace, one of the most popular personalities in auto racing and a frequent visitor to the winner's circle, takes a hard look at any product before endorsing it. Autolock's patented technology and superior quality made it easy.
I'm a race car driver for a living. I mean, I'm a car nut. I won't endorse anything unless I think it's a heck of a great product. This isn't some gimmick that somebody's come up with. It doesn't hook to the steering wheel because everybody knows now that you can go to the steering wheel and cut it and remove it, still steal the car. And when I saw the Unbreakable Autolock, I said, this baby is first class.
At the huge automotive parts and accessories show in Las Vegas, thousands came by to check out Autolock. Rusty Wallace was there.
Look at the fans behind us. I mean, these people really believe in it. The Unbreakable Autolock is the best anti-theft device in America, and that's the way it is.
By the way, you may have an alarm on your car, and that's great. But have you ever noticed when it goes off? Who pays attention?
Alarms people don't pay attention to. It's that plain and simple.
My own alarm. I mean, when it would go off, because it had a motion sensor, so I'd be like, oh, someone just walked past it or something, so I figured I'd just ignore it myself.
I think a lot of people have just become desensitized to alarms, to any type of protection devices. They don't pay attention to other people on the street. They just mind their own business and walk down the street.
The biggest misnomer about a car being stolen is that people believe that their insurance policy is going to make them whole. They pick up the phone, my car's been stolen, this big check.
Think about it. Autolock is quickly becoming the fastest-selling automotive anti-theft device in America. For one reason, it's simply the best. Autolock has been featured in Time Magazine, Popular Mechanics, Newsweek, and other national publications. It's received ringing endorsements from consumer reporters. Law enforcement has raved, and insurance companies have verified its effectiveness. In fact, it's the world's only anti-theft device to be Thatcham approved and to be rated #1 by Good Housekeeping. Buy with confidence. Why pay hundreds of dollars for steering wheel devices, alarms, and satellite tracking systems that may not stop a thief?